Hello, everyone. It is a splendid day. Can you feel the air, the excitement of the breeze, hear the sounds around you, and know that all is well? Today's your day. Welcome to Music That Heals. At the end of a clip, you'll hear me say these words: Be well, you are well. I have created a series of clips to share with you my perspective on this signature line. Of course, the first word that I will look at in defining my signature line is the word be. And the signature line itself, be well, you are well. That, of course, is the signature line. The word be. And the title I'm using here is Be a Bee, as in the bee that buzzes and makes honey. Sweet, huh? Beingness is sweetness for the soul. Be well, you are well. Be a bee. To be something is to first know oneself as that thing. That is, to become aware of yourself in this state or form. It is to recognize a thing, an entity, and know one's relationship with that thing, that entity. You recognize it by bringing the information together in the cognitive realm, the mind space. Being, being, come again, being. It's an appreciation of you knowing that you are this, whatever, and living life seamlessly as this, whatever. Note also that when a thing is on its way to you, you are no less the owner of that thing. In other words, just because it might not yet have been in your hands physically, or you cannot see it, or titillate your senses by it in any way, does not negate the presence of it in your life. Just because you might not be physically seeing it and holding it in your hands, doesn't mean you can't say it's yours. In other words, knowing is important for reasons like this. Knowing of the things allows you to actually do the steps to become the thing. And you can only become what you know about. You souse yourself and blend into being it. Now you can't help but act accordingly. For now you know that you know. No guessing and spelling, no ambivalence whatever. You know that you know. How to know that you know, you might ask? Just ask yourself the question: who am I? Who am I in relation to this? Then, why am I having any relation to this thing? So now you're ready to be this. Instead of postponing it for some golden daybreak when circumstances are in a perfect state. Some golden daybreak, some faraway time, some other moment when it feels right or perfect. That's just a hope. Usually it is just a hope to have in order to then be this or that. In other words, what you're doing is to shelf your happiness, shelf your present for some other time, which is not necessarily guaranteed. It's the long way. The kingdom, waiting for thy kingdom to come, is a long way. Whether it be material stuff, money, resources, love, whatever it is, the kingdom is here now. Whatever you desire is in the here and now. Don't put it off. It's right here. Don't put it off. Just journey with me. I invite you. Flip the perspective that waits and that ties things out for another golden daybreak. I invite you, flip that perspective. Turn it. Come now from the perspective of, or the point of view of, being the thing. You are already that thing, but now you choose to be. Doing from this being state effortlessly, seamlessly, joyously. The beingness paves the way for that kind of effortless, seamless, joyous experience. This is what then spirals or expands into our havingness. For your mentality cannot be doing what you're not presently having. Your mind has now caught the idea. Your mind has now caught the idea. Let us observe nature a bit. Take a bee while we're on the subject of being. For example, does it fret? Does a bee fret, fluster, or flurry for yielding honey? Of course not. The bee stays centered on being a bee. And from this state of beingness, the bee does the activity effortlessly that eventually yields the happy outpicturing of having honey and an overflow at that from which to happily share. You want to share your life? Come from a place of beingness and you'll have more than enough to share. God bless you. Be happy. Be a human being. As someone once said, we're not meant to be a human doing. We're meant to be human beings. And now for a treat for you. Now for a treat for you. Nice up the place. Now this treat is a poem from one of my original collections. And this poem is called Being Seen, as in B-E-I-N-G, being seen. So you're being it. before you're seeing it. How insightful a way. Actualizing, then you can say, being gentle wisdom before you're doing until you're having what you're being. You are seeing. What you're seeing is therefore a reflection of your choice of beingness. A reprieve indeed. How insightful a way. Remember now, I welcome your comments and also your questions on the subject. So drop me a line, even post me a V-mail, video mail as well, and feel free to subscribe. Post me this video mail with your thoughts and questions, and then subscribe. And of course, be well, for you are well. Know it, know that you're well, and be just that. Bless you.